Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Teacher. Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, all of you. Can you all turn on the videos, please? Yes, on Karana. Yes, Lakira and Sayuni. Okay. Nice to see you all. We met last Saturday with the paper class as our first class, right? So today we are going to start the work in the theory class for the first time. And by now you all have received the tute. I hope you have taken a printout of it. Have you? Printout එකක් එහෙම
Yes,
අරගෙන.
teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Lakira.
Teacher, I can't switch off the camera because I have connection problem.
Okay, Lakira. So you have to respond. You have to answer. Ishan Kinuli. Yes, Kinuli. Can you turn on the video? Sayuni also. Hari. Okay. So today we are going to start our first lesson. So for each and every lesson, you will get a booklet like this. That means I will share the soft copy. You will have to take a printout of it and keep. හැම lesson එකටම මේ වගේ හම්බ වෙනවා. එතකොට you can have a clear bag or a file and put them nicely inside. And once you are studying, you have to take them out. So they are in order. හැම lesson එකක්ම ලස්සනට පිළිවෙලට තියෙනවා. පැහැදිලිව ලියන්න ඕනේ. So I will ask you to share your work as well, right? Hari. Okay then. එතකොට අපි දැන් in the paper class we will do some more questions. In the theory class we are doing the theory part, and in the paper class we are doing certain questions. Sometimes we will just revise the things that we have learned in the theory class. Theory class එකේ කතා කරන දේවල් සමහර විට අපි මතක් කරගනි paper revision class එකේදී. දැන් questions කරයි. ඒකට වැඩ ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. So in 1 week we are meeting for 3 hours. සතියකට පැය 3ක් හම්බ වෙනවා. So you have to do your part. මොනවද ඔයාලා කරන්න ඕනේ? Then your parents have spent money on giving you the connection, නේද? ඔයගලන්ට internet connection එකක් දීලා ගෙදර ඉඳන් වැඩ කරන්න අපහසුකම් හදලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ නේ. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒකට උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජනෙ ගන්න ඕනේ එකෙන්. ඔයාලා කරන්න ඕනේ එදා දවසේ කරන දේවල් ටික. අද දවසේ අපි කතා කරන දේවල් ටික ඔයාලා අදම දැන් ක්ලාස් එක ඉවරුනහම පැය භාගයක් අරගෙන මතක් කරගන්න ඕනේ ආමුත්. අද මොනවද මම ඉගෙන ගත්තේ? Right? Every day you have to do like that. Then before you join the next class, that means on next Friday, long Friday join වෙන කලින් ආපහු සැරයක් විනාඩි 10ක් විතර අරගෙන ආයෙත් මතක් කරගන්න. එතකොට the things are in your mind clearly. හොඳට මතකයි. නේද? ඒ විදිහට කරන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? ඔන්න හැමෝම මේ විදිහට පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ. You have to do the work properly. Right? Then when the term test is close by, it would be very easy for you. Term test ලා වුණාම කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඔයාලට ACM ගිහලා උත්තර ලියන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. ඊළඟට මේ අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න දේවල් එදිනෙදා ජීවිතයට අදාළ කරගන්නත් ඕනේ. හරිද? Because science is something applied in your day-to-day lives. නේද? එදිනෙදා ජීවිතේදී ගොඩක් applications තියෙන subject එකක් තමයි science කියන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා you have to learn with an interest. නේද? ආසාවෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. ඊළඟ අංගල මාලිගා ඉන්නවා නම් ඒගොල්ලන්ට කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් මොනවා හරි දෙයක්. අපි හිතමු අපි කියමු දේ දුන්නක් දැක්කා. එතකොට නංගිට හරි මාලිට හරි කියලා දෙනවා දේ දුන්න හැදෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ නිසා. එතකොට ඔයා ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේ. ඊළඟට අපි හිතමු ඔයගොල්ලෝ acids bases ඒ වගේ දේවල් ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න. එතකොට what are the acids bases that we use in our day-to-day lives. අපේ ආහාරවලට අපි එකතු කරන මේ දේවල් මොනවද? ඇයි ඒවා ඇඹුල් රසක් තියෙන්නේ? අන්න ඒ වගේ පුංචි පුංචි දේවල් නංගිලා මල්ලිලාටත් කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන් නේද? හරි. Okay. එහෙනම් අපි පාඩම් ගමු. ඔන්න ඔයාලට තියෙනවා Unit 1, Wonders of the Living World. What do you mean by a wonder? Yes. What do you mean by a wonder? මොකක්ද wonder කියලා කියන්නේ?
පුදුම
නේද? පුදුම සහගත දෙයක්. පුදුම සහගත දෙයක්. දැන් සමහර දේවල් ස්වභාව ධර්මයේ තියෙන දේවල් අපි හිතුවාම පුදුමයි නේ. ඇයි මේ කොහොමද මෙහෙම වෙන්නේ? ඇයි මේ දේවල් වෙන්නේ කියලා අපිට නිකන් අපි කියන්නේ කුතුහලයක් ඇති වෙනවා. We build up a curiosity නේද? We build up a curiosity. අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් තමයි අපි මෙතන කතා කරන්නේ. Wonders of the living world. What do you mean by living?
ජීවත් වෙන
තව වචනයක් කියන්න බලන්න. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ජීවත් වෙන කියන එකට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ මොකක්ද? Yes.
ප්‍රාණවාචී
ප්‍රාණවාචී. නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන ජීවි පාවිච්චි කරනවා නේද? ජීවීන්. ඔන්න දැන් ටික දෙනෙක් නොපෙනී ගිහිල්ලා සයුනි සෙනුදි. Yes,
teacher.
Sinha again. I think you have joined with your name.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher. I have a signal problem.
Okay, that is Senudi, no?
Yes. Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Sayuni.
Excuse me, teacher.
How Sayuni kiyanna?
My battery is low, so I went to plug it in.
Okay, so next time before you join the class, you have to just get them prepared, get your devices prepared. Okay. ලෑස්ති කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. අපි බලමු මොනවද මේ wonders කියලා. The environment is our surrounding, including us. මතකද last time we mentioned what is our environment? අපේ පරිසරය කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Our surrounding, including us. අපේ වටපිටාව අපිත් ඇතුළුව නේද? අපිත් ඇතුළුව අපේ වටපිටාව තමයි අපි පරිසරය කියලා කියන්නේ. The environment is our surrounding, including us. හරි. So what are the components in it? It consists of what? What are the things available there?
Rocks.
Yes, there are rocks.
Animals. Birds. Trees.
Okay. There are animals.
Plants.
Plants. There are trees. Okay.
Microorganisms.
Microorganisms are there. Bushes. Buildings.
Humans.
Trees. Yes, there are human beings.
Oxygen. Carbohydrates.
Yes, there are gases.
Teacher, do we need to write this?
Yes. There are buildings.
Oxygen.
So I commonly mentioned gases. Oxygen. Carbon dioxide. Yes. And
Is
at the beginning.
this the paper revision?
No, this is who is asking that?
Amar, last week you said no that you will keep a paper revision.
So be on alert on the messages given in the groups. In each group, you are clearly given what we are going to do. පැහැදිලිව කියලා තියෙනවා messages එවලා තියෙනවා අද තියෙන්නේ on Fridays we are having the theory class. So you should not ask for the link time to time or everything is communicated in the WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
So time to time you should not call or send messages, right? ඔක්කොම පැහැදිලිව ඔයාලට උපදෙස් දීලා තියෙනවා. හරි. Buildings, rocks. Then what else? Tamanada. You find water. None of you mentioned about water, neither.
Plants.
Mentioned about plants. Yes. Yes, Senudi. Did you say something?
No, teacher.
Okay. So there is water. Then there may be ponds, lakes, waterfalls, neither. Ponds.
Insects.
There are insects.
Aquatic animals.
Water, yes, aquatic animals,
Aquatic plants.
aquatic plants, jalaja, pellets, aquatic plants, then
Humans.
animals,
Humans.
human beings. Hari. ඔන්න මගේ ඉදත් ඉවර වෙලාද? Animals and plants, aquatic animals and plants. Then there are human beings also. අපි ගැනත් ලියන්න ඕනේ නේද?
Bacteria.
Human beings. Bacteria, yes, you mentioned about microorganisms. Okay, you can write some of these. So all these things we call as components. The environment is our surrounding, including us. The environment is our surrounding, including us. Right? So you can underline. Environment is our surrounding, including us. Then the things in the environment are known as components. Things in the environment are known as components.
Excuse me, teacher. Why, teacher?
They have to go to the speaking part.
Yes?
Okay.
Teacher, what is the word that?
We already did the sentences. So remember, in the picture, we could also see that
After
a girl
the
and a boy
bushes.
are playing a
After
game.
the
You can see
bushes,
that two girls are playing.
gases. Yeah, I have mentioned gases.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Hari.
Teacher, is rock living?
No. We haven't mentioned about living or non-living yet. ඔන්න දැන් පටලවාගෙන. තාම අපි මොකුත් කිව්වේ නැහැ living ද non-living ද කියලා. මේ අපේ පරිසරයේ තියෙන හැමදේම තමයි අපි මේ components කියලා කියන්නේ. Right?
Okay, teacher.
Hari. Have you finished? ඉවරයි නේද? ඔන්න
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
I forgot to take the printout. So, can you keep it for a while? Like 2 minutes?
Actually, you have to take the printout. හැමදේම කලින් වෙලාවට එවලා තියෙනවා පුතේ. හරිද? එක්කෙනෙක් පරක්කු වුණාම එතකොට අනිත් හැමෝගෙම වෙලාව යනවා නේද? අනිත් දවසේ හරියට ක්ලාස් එකට කලින් බලන්න මම හරි group එකේ ඉන්නවද? link එක ඇවිල්ලාද තියෙන්නේ? ඊළඟට ටියුට් එක මම print out ගත්තද? ඒ ඔක්කොම check කරන්න ඕනේ.
Now only they joined the group for me.
No, you were given the links already about 2-3 weeks
Theory
ago.
group is now only joined. That's why they are.
So before waiting for the last moment, you have to check this. After the class starts, there is nobody to communicate. Hi. So then another Balamo we'll see. What are the characteristics of these? What do you mean by the growth? What do you mean by the growth? Now,
වැඩිම වර්ධනය වීම.
yeah, yes. Now, can you wear the clothes that you had worn when you were 1 year old?
No, teacher.
Wear neither. So, what has happened? Have the clothes become smaller?
We have grown.
And you have grown. We all have grown with time, right? So, what do you mean by the growth? The size of your body is larger than earlier. Is it? The increase in size, very important. Increase in size. Increase in size. Height or amount is called growth. Increase in size, ප්‍රමාණයෙන් වැඩි වෙනවා. Height, උස වැඩි වෙනවා නේද? And the amount කිව්වම නැවතත් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රමාණය කියලා. Increase in size. විශාලත්වය, size, height, උස, amount, ප්‍රමාණය මේ හැමදේම වැඩි වෙනවාට අපි කියනවා growth කියලා, වර්ධනය. The increase in size, height or amount is known as the growth. So here it says growth of a baby, growth of a mango plant. Mango plant, huge mango tree has started as a tiny plant. It has been, a seed had germinated, බීජයක් පැල වෙලා ප්‍රරෝහණය වෙලා නේද? පුංචි පැලෑටියක් විදිහට හැදිලා තමයි පූ ගහක් විදිහට වර්ධනය වෙන්නේ. Right. So we all have started as infants, නේද? We all have started as infants. ලදරුවෝ විදියට ඉඳලා තමයි චුට්ට චුට්ට grow වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay. Highlight පුතේ or underline. The increase in size, height or amount is known as growth. Hari. Consider the following set of components in the environment and complete the given table. ඔයාලට දීලා තියෙනවා. You are given certain components in the environment. So you have to divide them as things that grow. වර්ධනය වෙන්නේ මොනවද? Things that do not grow. Now start your work.
අම්ම මොකෝ කරන්නේ?
Please mute your microphones.
English teacher.
English teacher.
Okay, then shall we check? Shall we check?
Okay, teacher.
හරි. අපි බලමු.
Okay, English teacher.
හරි. Now, let's see. මට උදව් කරන්න ඕනේ ඔයාලා. Things that grow. What should I mention?
Girl. Girl.
Girl. I will write. Girl.
Dog.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
So can we correct the red pen?
Use a pencil to correct your answers.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, what next?
Mango plant.
Jeffrey.
Mango plant.
plant.
Mango
plant.
Mango plant.
How?
Mango.
How?
How?
Chick.
Cat.
How?
Cow. Cow.
Cat.
How? Chick.
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 Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Snail.
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 Leaf fallen from a tree.
Leaf fallen from a tree.
Can a leaf fallen from a tree grow?
Not
No.
grow වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද?
No.
කින් කොලයක් දැන් අද හවස බීමට වැටුණා. හෙට උදේ වෙනකොට එයා grow වෙලාද?
No.
But when it is attached to the tree, can it grow?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. නම් පොඩ්ඩක් කල්පනා කරන්න ඕනේ. Then I will mention the things that do not grow on the other column. Chair.
Chair.
Yes.
Book.
Book.
Pen. Pen.
Pen. Then
Pencil. Table. Table.
Eraser.
Door.
Eraser.
Door.
eraser. Door.
Pen.
Fan.
Pen.
Stone.
Then stone.
Chalk.
Stone.
Chalk.
Box.
Chalk.
Then
Box.
box.
Leaf fallen from a tree.
Fallen from a tree. Leaf fallen from a tree. From a tree. Leaf fallen from a tree. Hi. Okay, these are the things that you have to mention. Hands up those who got all correct. Come here. Very good. Yes. Yasin, come on, pen. Yasin, Senal. You have to turn on the video. Yasin, Harida. Okay, very good. Those who have raised their hands. Hari. Shall I clear the things? Shall we move on to the next one? Ilang ekta
Okay, teacher.
Mansi nani? Hari. Components with a growth are called living things. Very important. Then over the grow the components with a growth are called living things or living organisms. ජීවීන් කියලා කියනවා. grow වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒවට අපි කියනවා ජීවීන් කියලා. The components in the environment that can grow are known as living things.
Teacher,
Okay.
do we need to highlight?
Yes, highlight or underline. If you have a highlighter, you can highlight it. Then the components without a growth are called non-living things. Ajivi කියලා කියනවා නේද? Non-living things. Components without a growth are called non-living things. Okay? හරිනේ? Then right. Did you underline or highlight? ඔන්න මේ ගම මතක තියාගන්න. List out the living and non-living things in your school garden. Hurry. And I will give you few minutes. Think of your school garden and write down. You can write in 2 columns. Altogether 4 columns. නේද? හරිද දුලින? ලියන්න පටන් ගන්න. හැමෝම බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ. Think of the school garden.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Fateh?
In each column, how many we need to write?
How many?
We need to write
As much as you can. According to the space available, according to the things that you can remember. What පුළුවන් තරම ලියන්න. මනින් ලියමු.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
We, what does we have to do now?
You have to write the living things and non-living things in your school garden. School වත්තේ තියෙන living things and non-living things ලියන්න ඕනේ. For example, that if there are birds in your school garden, you have to mention under the living things. Right? තේරුණා නේද?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, what is the Teacher, what is the question number? Teacher, finish.
This is page number. අපි pages වලින් බලුවොත් this is page number 2. I haven't put question numbers. බලන්න දැන්.
Finish teacher.
Okay, I will give another 1 minute for those who haven't finished yet. ඊට පස්සේ හැමෝම කියන්න ඕනේ මට. අද leave එක කියලා.
I also
Teacher.
Okay.
Finish. Finish teacher. Teacher, I didn't find that paper in the group.
Sisumi, why didn't you find the tune?
Yes, teacher.
Did you join through the LMS? කොහොමද තිසුමි ඔයා join උනේ? තිසුමි. ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලන්න පුතේ ක්ලාස් එකක join වෙන්න කලින් පැහැදිලිවම දාලා තියෙනවා. එහෙම අද තියෙනවා නම් අද උදේ ටියුට් එක දාන්නේ නැහැ. කලින් share කරනවා. හරි. අන්න බලන්න. දැන් ඔයාලා තාම අලුත්නේ. දැන් තාම පුරුදු වෙන ගමන් අවුරුද්ද මුල. ඉතින් ඔයාලට පුතේ link එක අදාළ එවනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ටියුට් එක තියෙනවා. Those who have joined through the LMS, these are given through the LMS for Guru Nivasa people. And for the other ones, the things are shared in the WhatsApp group yet. ඉතින් ඒවා හරියට බලන්න පණිවිඩ පැහැදිලිවම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය උපදෙස් දීලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ටියුට් එක කලින් එවනවා. දැන් සතියකට විතර කලින් මං හිතන්නේ ඊටත් කලින් මම දාලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒවා බලලා print out එකක් අරගෙන ලෑස්ති වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? දැන් සමහර අය අදම ආපු අය ඉන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. අද ඔයාලා වෙනම paper එකක ලියන්න. ඊට පස්සේ print out එක ගත්තාම complete කරන්න. අපේ procedure එක දැනගන්න ඉස්සරහ පාඩම් වලදී කලින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ print out එක අරගෙන prepare වෙලා ඉන්න. හරිද? මම කිව්වේ නැත්තම් ඒක fill කරන්න යන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. fill කරන්න ඕනේ නම් මම කියනවා මේක කරලා තියන්න කියලා. හරිද? homework එකක් විදිහට දුන්න නැත්නම් ලියන්න යන්න එපා. Okay. Hari. Living and non-living things. Hari. Monal, what did you write? What are the living things in your school garden?
Non-academic stuff.
There are students.
And good teachers.
There are teachers.
Teachers.
There are trees.
Plants.
Plants.
Birds. Animals. Objects. Flowers. Plants. Creepers.
Creepers.
Flowers.
Lizard.
Flowers.
How could the flower venomally unknown now? Because in the plants there are flowers, leaves, all these. These are parts of a plant.
Lizard.
I don't hear.
Birds and butterflies.
Insects.
There are insects.
Worms.
Birds and butterflies.
Aquatic
animals.
Aquatic animals like fish. Then if there is a pond, aquatic animals, frogs.
Cleaning people. Cleaning people.
Stuff, we'll say cleaning stuff.
Grass. Non-academic stuff.
Yeah.
Grass.
Grass.
Non-academic stuff.
Non-academic stuff. Good
Centipedes.
Yeah.
And millipedes.
stuff. Then you can say security officers. Yes.
Centipedes.
Centipede. Right, you have written all centipede.
Librarian.
Librarian. Okay.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, laboratory
Can
technician.
we write some microorganisms?
Microorganisms, but we can't see it. You can write. They are available.
Teacher, bone.
A pond is living there. In the pond, there are living organisms. In the pond, there may be fish and frogs. But if we take the overall pond, water is not living. Neither. If the pond is made out of cement, that is also not non-living. Neither.
Teacher, what is the meaning of mollusks?
Mollusks, M-O-L-U-S-K. Is it?
Yes.
Mollusks, it is a group of invertebrates. අපි කියනවා snail එහෙම අයිති වෙන්නේ mollusks කියන group එකට.
Teacher, is it living?
පුතේ ඒක group එකක් නේ දැන් අපි කිව්වොත් mammals කියන එක අහලා තියෙනවනේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ශිරපායින් කියලා. නේද? එතකොට it consists of living organisms. ඒ group එකට අයිති වෙන ශිරපායින් කියන කාණ්ඩයට අයිති වෙන ජීවීන් තමයි. ජීවීන් කොට්ටාශයක්. ඒ වගේ mollusk කියන group එකට අයිති වෙන්නේ ජීවීන්. ඒ නිසා mollusks කියලා ලියන්න නැතුව you can write the examples like snails, slugs, right? එහෙම ලියමු.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Then shall we write the non-living things? Non-living things.
Okay, teacher.
Manada, what did you write?
Stones.
There are stones,
Sand. Soil.
Rocks.
Bench.
Ponds.
Fences. Furniture.
pens, walls. There are parapet walls. Either.
Leaves fallen from trees.
I mean,
Rubber pot.
Ponds.
Statues.
Trees. Yes, there are certain statues. Pratima,
Flower pots.
flower pots are there.
Dry leaves.
Dried leaves.
Walls.
Watering
Sticks. Sticks.
Sticks. Okay.
Shrine.
Shrine room. There are buildings. Drawing room. And
Water.
Watering cans.
Water.
I can jump. Okay, help me with the
water.
Tools.
Tools. Garden tools are there.
Mud.
Balls.
What is it?
Mud.
Balls.
Poles. Did you say poles, Janu?
Mud.
Balls.
Wall.
Watering cans.
Wall.
Furniture.
Maybe garden furniture, right? Garden furniture.
Watering cans.
Watering
Fences.
can.
Fences. Lights.
Bench.
Mud.
Mud.
Lights.
What is it?
Lights.
What is it? TV.
Lights. Lights.
Okay, light.
Cars.
Light.
Decorative items.
Decorative items.
Cars.
Gardening equipment.
Gardening equipment or garden tools. Then someone matak penne. Yes?
Cars. Cars.
Cars, yes, there are cars in the car park. Okay. Hat.
Books.
In the garden? Have you put the books in the garden? It's true that the books are non-living, but here we are talking about the school garden, no? Hari. Now you have written number of things. Now it is clear what are living things? Things that grow. Things that do not grow are known as non-living things. Clear? Harneda?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Shall I clear the things?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Hari. Divide the living things into two categories. Hari. Then මෙතන ඔයාලා ලිව්ව නේද certain living things in the school garden. කොහොමද අපිට ඒවා බෙදන්න පුළුවන් තව කොටස් දෙකකට living things. Then you have mentioned about teachers, students, plants, creatures, lizards. How can you divide them? What are the
Animals and plants.
Animals and plants. Or else you can say plants and animals. Plants and animals. Hi. Plants and animals. It is clear that living things are divided into two categories. තාම අපි දෙකට විතරයි බෙදුවේ. Right? Then another. So what are the plants that you mentioned? So you mentioned about
Mango tree.
mango tree, jack tree, jack tree,
Bushes.
tree,
Bushes.
bushes, creepers, well වර්ග මොනවා හරි දන්නේ නැති වචනයක් එහෙම මම ලිව්වොත් ටක් ගාලා කතා කරලා අහන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? කවුරුත් ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න බය වෙන්න ලැජ්ජ වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. Yes, Senuditi, Haseli, you can't disappear. Devuni, you are Roshani's sister.
Yes, miss.
Come on, pennalluko. Yes. Dulina. Devuni, I like to see your face. akka wageda kiyalako balanna. Bushes, creepers, then what else?
Grass.
Aquatic
Plants.
Aquatic
Aquatic plants, Jalaja palati, aquatic plants. Oh,
What is creeper?
creeper can put a well, gus, well, creeper. Hi. What else? Someone other way. Bushes, creepers, grass. There are large trees. So you may,
Bellymal flower.
sorry?
Bellymal flowers.
Belly mal flower. So don't mention the flowers separately. So flowers, leaves, these are attached to the trees, right? ගස්වලම කොටස් නේ. These are parts of the plants.
Banana.
Banana, okay. There may be coconut trees, right? Okay, we have written some examples for plants. Then what about the animals you mentioned in the school garden? You mentioned
Wild animals. Lizard.
Butterflies.
Butterflies,
Lizards.
Bees.
Aquatic animals.
butterflies, bees, aquatic
Snail.
animals, snail.
Snakes.
Okay. If there are snakes,
Squirrels.
animals,
Birds.
birds,
Snails.
yes, snake,
Water monitor.
snail,
Squirrels. Insects.
insects. Haven't I mentioned insects? Okay. Yeah, insects.
Water monitor.
Water monitor. Afraid. Okay, in the in some of the school gardens may be available, ne?
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, flies. Then there are lizards. How the lizard කියන්නේ?
Katosa.
So in the පුළුවන්. නේද? There may be geckos. Gecko, Huna. No, neither. Mati, did you join now?
Yes, teacher.
What happened? Recording එක බලන්න.
Okay, teacher.
Hi, gecko. Squirrels, yes, there are squirrels. Crows may be there. Okay, so it is clear that living things can be divided into two categories, plants and animals. Yet, later on we will divide them into some more groups. For the moment, we have divided now you have an idea about living things and non-living things. Then we have divided the living things into two categories, plants and animals. හරි නේද? දැන් මෙතන ඔයාලා ලියලා නැති දේවල් තිබුණොත් ඇඩ් කරන්න. හරිද ඉෂාන්? Finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Evin?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Good.
Teacher, I'm still writing.
Okay, Hasali?
I also finished.
හරි. දැන් යමු ඊළඟ එකට.
Teacher.
ලියලා මහන්සිද? අත් රිදෙනවද? නෑ
No,
නේද?
teacher.
ඔයගොල්ලෝ for scholarship you have done more work than this නේ? ගොඩාක් ලියලා තියනවා නේ papers වලට උත්තර. ඔව් ගොඩාක් මහන්සි වෙලා තියනවානේ. නිසා මේවා පොඩි වැඩනේ. හරි. Living things can be divided into two main groups as plants and animals. Hari. Classify the following as plants and animals. Then ගොඩක් ලිව්වනේ. පුංචි වීඩියෝ එකක් බලලා ඉමුනේ. හරි. මේක කරන්න කලින් වීඩියෝ එකක් බලලමු.
Teacher,
Yes.
in my school today ends the third term exam.
That means grade 5.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So in most of the schools, it is like that these days you are having the third term test.
My also teacher.
Okay. And other සතුටින් ඇති නේද? Term test ඉවර වුණ නිසා.
It's not finished.
Yes, I will share a video. Please wait. You can drink some water meanwhile. Hari.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you put this paper for the group again? I didn't got the paper.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Everybody knows that some things are alive and some things are not, but sometimes it can be hard to tell them apart. Let's learn about the features that determine whether something is alive. Living things are called organisms. An organism is any living thing, from elephants to trees. Even the green scum floating on ponds is an organism. First, all living things need some kind of energy, nutrients, or food. This does not mean, however, that all living organisms will eat. Some organisms, like plants, can make their own food. Second, all living things can grow. Living things grow in different ways. Some organisms grow to a specific size and then stop, while others may keep getting larger through their entire life. But all living things can grow and become larger. Third, living things react to changes in their environment. This could be anything from a person using an umbrella to keep dry in the rain to a plant sending its roots deeper into the ground to reach water. To react to change, organisms need to be able to sense when things change. Humans and many other animals have senses like sight, hearing, and touch to help us know when conditions have changed. But even plants have senses that allow them to tell where the light is and which way is up and down. Finally, all living things can reproduce. Whether this means making seeds, having babies, or even just dividing, living things can make more of themselves. Now that you've learned how to tell if something is living or non-living, let's look at some examples and see if you can tell whether they are living or non-living. I hope you enjoyed learning about the difference between living and non-living things today. Goodbye till next time.
Okay, we'll watch another one about the diversity, differences among organisms.
Teacher,
Yes.
that video last one I can't understand.
Which one?
The Turkish.
Turkey, yeah. So that turkey was taken onto the table as a meal, right? Then is it living or non-living? That's the problem. It's not living. It has been killed for the as a food, right? Therefore, in that case, there are living turkeys, or if they are taken for flesh or meat, then they are non-living. That's what they mention. Hari neda?
Yes.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
The tiger and the zebra?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Hari, I will show. Now can you see?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Hari.
Animal diversity. The animal world is large and diversified based on their shape, size, eating habits, habitat, method of reproduction, etc. Animals are grouped into different categories. Animals move from one place to another in search of food and water. Animals that move on land mostly have forelimbs and hind limbs that they use to run, jump and walk. Some animals like snakes do not have any legs. They move by crawling. In birds, the four limbs are modified to wings that are used for flying. There are also many flightless birds like ostrich, kiwi, etc. Depending on the presence of a vertebral column, animals can be classified as vertebrates and invertebrates. Animals which have a backbone or a bony skeleton are called vertebrates. On the other hand, invertebrates are animals that do not have a backbone. Microorganisms and insects are invertebrates. Vertebrates include.
Yes, Fudhe, what did you ask? Did someone ask a question?
I can't see the screen properly.
Hands up those who can't see the screen. Who can't see the screen? Screen එක පේන්නේ නැති අය අත උස්සන්න බලන්න. කවුරුත් නැහැ. Only තිසුමි. හරි. තිසුමි එනම් ඔයාගේ පැත්තේ issue එකක් properly පේන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඔයාලට මොකුත්ම පේන්නේ නැද්ද? ඔයාගේ පැත්තේ පොඩ්ඩක් signal issue එකක් ඇත්තේ පුතේ. එහෙම නොවනම් leave වෙලා join වෙන්න. බලන්න.
Birds, fishes, and other higher animals. Unlike plants, animals cannot make their own food. Depending on the eating habits, animals can be classified as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are animals that eat plants. They have sharp front teeth for biting and broad teeth for chewing. Parrot, deer, etc. are examples of herbivorous animals. Carnivores are animals that eat other animals. They have sharp and curved teeth for tearing flesh. Tigers, vultures, etc. are examples of carnivorous animals. There are also many animals that eat both plants and flesh. They are known as omnivorous animals. Bear, crows, etc. are a few omnivorous animals. The mode or the organ of food intake also varies in animals. While elephants use their trunk to put food into their mouth, birds use beaks and claws. Mosquitoes suck human blood, and snakes swallow their food. Depending on their habitat, animals can be classified into different types. Terrestrial animals are animals that live predominantly on land. Aquatic animals live in water. There are many animals that live both on land and in water. They are called amphibians. Terrestrial animals have fur on their body. They move mainly using their legs. These animals have well-developed lungs and sense organs. Aquatic animals breathe through their gills. Amphibians use legs to move on land and swim in water. They breathe through their skin and lungs. In addition to these animals, there are aerial animals that spend most of the time in air. They have light bodies covered with feathers and hollow bones. They fly using their wings. Animals can also be divided into domestic and wild animals. While wild animals live in forests, domestic animals are animals that stay on farms, barns, pens, and in our houses. There are two types of reproduction in animals. While some give birth to their young ones, others reproduce by laying eggs. Animals are useful to us in several ways. They provide us with meat, milk, eggs, and a number of food items. We also get leather, silk, honey, wax, etc. from animals. Some animals like bullock, camel, horse, etc. are used to carry loads. Dung of animals is used to make manure. Cow dung cakes are also used as fuel.
Okay. හරි. දැන් ඔන්න වීඩියෝස් දෙකක්ම බලලා ඉන්නේ. දැන් ඔයාලා මේ වැඩෙත් කරමු. Classify the following as plants and animals. එක කරලා අපි බලමු. අද දවසේ වැඩ ඉවර කරන්න. Classify the following as plants and animals. Sometimes you may find words that you don't know. ඔයාලා දන්නේ නැති වචන තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ දේවල් අහලා දැනගන්න. ඊළඟට පුතේ දැන් ඔයාලා හරියට spellings, you have to use correct spellings. දැන් අර අපි
Excuse me, teacher.
Oh,
Teacher, what is the third word?
scorpion. Scorpion කියන්නේ පුතේ කවුද? ගෝනුස්සා.
Bonusa.
අනේ වගේ දැන් අදම join වෙච්ච කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් මම කියලා තියෙනවා ගිය සතියේත් කිව්වා I mentioned about the vocabulary book. අර අපි වචන ලියන පොත අලුත් වචනයක් හම්බ වුණාම you have to write it down with the meaning. Then you have to study the spellings also. හරිද? මේ පොත maintain කරන්න මේ 6 වසර අවුරුද්දම maintain කරන්න. ලබන අවුරුද්දෙත් පුළුවන්. එතකොට අලුත් වචන 10 ගණක් ඔයාලට එකතු වෙයි. හරිද? ඔයාලා අමතර කියවන්න, පස්සර කියවලා ඒවා ලියා ගන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? අලුත් වචන හොය ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. You have to use a dictionary. Yeah.
Can I do this?
Sorry?
Can I do this?
Yes, I have asked you to do it already. මේ කරන්න වෙලාව දීලා තමයි මම මේ කතා කරන්නේ. හැමදෙස්සම videos on කරලා වැඩ කරන්න.
Teacher, what is the meaning of shrimp?
Shrimp කියන්නේ කවුද shrimp? කොබලන්න දන්න කෙනෙක් කියන්නේ?
Issa.
නේද? ඉස්සා. Which lives in
Thank you,
water.
teacher. Prawns.
Prawn and scorpion are two different things. Prawn, who is the prawn? Prawn කියන්නේ? P-R-A-W-N, prawn. What is it? තමයි කකුලුවා නේද? Crab. Shrimps, prawns, crabs. කකුලුවා. එතකොට අපි හරියටම කියන්නේ crab කියලා නේද? එතකොට ඉස්සා පොකිරිස්සා කියලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. Have you heard?
Teacher,
Oh,
teacher, what's germinating green gram?
germinating green gram. පැලවෙන මුං බීජ. ප්‍රරෝහණය වන මුං බීජ. මුං ඇට germinating කියන්නේ පැලවෙනවා. ප්‍රරෝහණය වෙනවා. Right? ඉස්සා සහ පොකිරිස්සා.
English teacher. Teacher, there is a word boy.
Yes. So,
How can we divide it?
out of these two groups, to which group do we belong?
Animals.
Animals. Biological belong to the group of animals. හරිද? අකමැත්තෙන් වුණත් අපිවත් මේ පැත්තටම තමයි දාන්න වෙන්නේ. Biological.
English teacher.
Okay. Shall we check then? බලමු.
Teacher,
How
What is
Still writing.
මේ beetle මේ beetle කවුද? BETEL beetle මොකක්ද? Yes. BETEL beetle.
It's Minia. Kuruminia.
Kuruminia නෙමෙයි. BETEL beetle.
කරපොත්ත
නෑ.
Bulat.
බුලත්. කවුද කිව්වේ? බුලත්. ජානු.
Ivel.
තිවෙන්. Okay, good තිවෙන්. BETEL beetle කියන්නේ බුලත් වලට. එතකොට how to spell the insect beetle? Kuruminia beetle කොහොමද කියන්නේ?
beetle
Yes, how to spell?
beetle
How to spell?
B.
Oh, fine. How to spell?
B. B. E. Double T. L. E.
BETT the BEE BEETLE beetle එයා තමයි කුරුමිනියා හරිද මෙතන BETEL beetle that is බුලා okay hari shall we check කියන්න බලන්න parrot yes help me to do
Animal.
animal?
parrot tree
Plants.
Plants.
tree then scorpion
Animal.
Animal.
scorpion then tree
Plants.
Plants.
okay then bamboo
Plants.
Plants. Plants.
okay deer
Animal.
Animals.
deer wow shrimp
Animal.
Animals.
yes then papaya
Plants.
oh gaslabu papaya snail
Animal.
right here snail then beetle I have already
Plant. Plants.
hydrilla what is hydrilla
Aquatic plant.
very good aquatic plant කලජ පැලෑටියක් hydrilla එතකොට තියෙන්නේ fish tanks වල තියෙන මෙන්න මෙහෙම yes that is hydrilla then germinating green gram
Plants.
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 germinating green gram
Teacher,
yes
I have a hydrilla now.
you have but you okay he's showing the hydrilla plant okay very good luck either you took it from the fish tank
Yes, teacher.
Which I didn't see.
you didn't see the hydrilla plant okay I will show you at the end boy කොයිනේ නම් අපි ලකිර can you turn on the video හරි පොඩක් ඉන්න මේක ඉවර කරලාම පෙන්නමු අපි then butterfly then earthworm කවුද earthworm
කනුව
කවුද
කනුව
නෑ ගැඩවිලා තමයි earthworm grass
Plants.
have space so I will write it here grass and spider
Animals.
yes did you get all correct hands up those
Yes,
who got all
teacher.
correct hari devni I got good right Dulina Ama hari okay very good right so hari you don't need to Do the rest of the pages. Don't do. I will do them in the class, and then hydrilla plant. Oh. So, okay. Hydrilla plant. So Lakira showed a plant. I think he has a connection issue, so he has kept his camera off. Hari, can you see the hydrilla plant? Maintaining in the fish tanks you find this.
Yes, teacher.
Maintaining these are hydrilla plants. Like you have seen, no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So
Thank you.
as you promised, you have to study the things. Right? Today itself. Then the පොඩක් ඉඳලා පොඩි බ්‍රේක් එකක් අරගෙන ටී එකක් එහෙම බීලා නේද? ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න ඕනේ අද මොනවද අපි පැයකමාරක් කතා කළේ කියලා. You have to පොඩි ලේවල් ටිකක් you can summarize. නේද? අන්නේ විදිහට හැමදාම කරගෙන යමු. So we'll meet with the paper class tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening. Right? For that I have shared a question paper. Please take a printout of it and join. Harine? Okay then. See you tomorrow. Stay safe and have a nice day. Good night.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you
Bye,
and goodbye, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Is the tomorrow 16 grade 6 unit 1 let's revise?
Yes. Yes, that's the one you have to do.
Excuse me, time is.
Join.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Hasali.
I couldn't join civics class. Can you put recording, teacher?